So what's actually happening here is that we are creating intense pressure inside the body, inside the cells of the body. And with the out breath, the reason you get this high-pitched squeaking is because then we're depressurizing. And along with that depressurization, many things are released from the body. And this is why it's a massively detoxifying and stress reducing. Also, it basically clears you back to zero so that you are most available to be in the present. So the next important thing is that we activate this expansion of the belly ball. So if you look here, my bottom is raised. If you remember at the beginning, we looked at this, I'm slightly tilted forward and my pelvis is tilted. And now I'm going to relax my abdomen. This is why you need to wear soft and comfortable clothing. And as I breathe, I'm going to be drawing from here, but I'm also going to be expanding my belly. So it should look something like this. Now what you've seen there, and this can be much more exaggerated, is that when my belly is expanded out as far as it possibly can, what should happen is, because this is me sitting normally, my head, my chin is roughly tucked in, but again it shouldn't be held consciously. So what is happening now is when the belly expands, it's lifting my diaphragm and it should push my shoulders up and back so that I'm here. And then when I'm deflating, I'm resting on that deflating ball and I'm beginning to go over it and release and fall onto it like that. Then it expands and it may come to here, that's okay. And then I release and I go to here. With a great big breath, I can come all the way up to here. And then at this point you may feel actually a little bit of this going on. That's quite normal. And a little bit of rocking and motion when you're holding the breath for 3. And then the out breath, again, you begin to roll over the ball that's beginning to deflate. What is happening here is your brain is being placed into a place of total and complete security. And when you're leaning over the ball or totally surrendered over the ball, that's just like when you're a baby being held in your mother's arms or anybody's arms, but when a baby feels completely safe, it's completely relaxed. So that's what we're trying to emulate here. So this belly ball is to speak to our nervous system and to our brain and flex it into self-supported uprightness. Self-support is very important for being a human being, and all of the stages of maturing emotionally, psychologically, lead towards being self-sufficient and self-supporting. So this is the foundation work for that. So the breath, as the breath expands the belly, we're then self-supporting. There's no muscles going on, there's no thinking going on, we're just completely sitting in that absolutely balanced, grounded, upright position, holding the breath for 3. And that's when you'll feel all the sensations and possibly see colours. You may feel spinning, you may feel energy moving up, you feel all kinds of things, but that is fine. Quietly ignore. And then in the out breath, you completely surrender, let go, but you don't collapse. And on completion of the out breath, you take a few moments, 3 breaths time, holding the breath, and then you breathe back in again.